Hello everybody, Glyph here. I'm back for some more Shadows of Thaumaturgy, and as you can tell by the present shaped chests, yeah, it's the end of the Yuletide era. I did in fact celebrate Petmas again. It was beautiful, and on top of that, I may have over-celebrated. I'm not entirely sure how, but apparently it doesn't quite figure the it doesn't quite figure times per day the same as it used to, because I wound up with 4 extra boots and an extra Solstice Sword. That's right. I got everything and then some, but that'll help because I have some enchantment control plans. Yeah. But I have the full Solstice set here. This is all the proper gear I got from Petmas. I'll leave you in there, Christmas tree pet. You'll be fine for now. Okay. There's other things I need to kind of show off that I've been getting ready in between. But for now, one of the big things is I need to celebrate this whole thing in the most Petmas way possible. And to be perfectly fair, I didn't even know that challenge was a thing now. I mean, I just got them all ready. This will take off some of my health, of course, because I will no longer be in full turtle power. Instead, I will be in full solstice power. Plus some cat slippers. Okay. And there is a door. There's a door, sure. Okay. At some point, that one will possibly leave. I'm not entirely sure how that plague doctor managed to route their way in there, but I'm pretty sure they'll be able to go at some point. Hopefully, we'll figure that out. And should I maybe use an armor stand here instead? Because this would work really well just stood up in here. Because it's not like I'm letting much actually attack or get attacked around here. So yeah, I mean, it's also a great decoration. So why not? Did it just... Okay. Be fair, I'm not entirely sure what I just saw. There you go. Now I have that in there. I have this set here, which is a really good set of armor. And I have the Solstice Sword as a weapon. Oh my gosh. I'm sure this thing's got some serious lifesteal, a bit of bonus rage, the ability to whack more heads than you could possibly imagine, and is unbreakable. But this is the Solstice Sword, and I've got something that can auto-repair stuff, so I should be fine. Also, I've got other things I'd like to show off for the Christmas season. Okay. Yeah, I think this place is turtle enough right now. You can just go on and be turtles there. So, you do you, turtles. Yep. You can just hang. After all, you are a source of great magical energy, and you're very chill about it, so, okay. Do I need to... By the way, this stew should be way more suspicious now. I found a combo. The thing is, you can make a turtle bowl using 3 scoots, and the description it had for it, admittedly, I didn't know which way they were going to go with that. So while I'm going to show off this next thing here, I'm gonna... Yes, I'm moving like a torpedo due to various bonuses I've been granted over time. I have a few very nifty accessories that gives me bonus speed in water. So, yeah. There's another one of you right here now. To be perfectly fair, I also made a deal kind of like this earlier with one of these. And, so I got these, garbage piles here so that rats can spawn at night. But the funny thing is, it wasn't with this exact guy. He just showed up here. Okay. Weird way to demonstrate how I got it, but whatever. Yeah, they will show up here at night so I can get rats, and I've gotten a couple. And during this time of year, they actually drop Santa hats. You will notice the rats that are wearing them, actually. I also made myself my first Interdiction Torch, because I'd like to stand here and not be assaulted by enemies while I'm on the lookout for rats. So, yeah. And another thing is, as I was saying, if you make yourself a turtle bowl with scoots, just like a regular bowl, but made out of scoots, it said food will last 10 times longer. I somehow thought that meant it would be more nutritious. But it actually really means it has durability, and it's durability in the normal way, so it can be auto-repaired by my repair talisman. So, I have an unlimited source of food. And of course, I went for my favorite combo, which was the one that gives you saturation. So, this is a ridiculously good combination. Now, it's not quite as good in terms of health now that I have switched to a different armor set, because the turtle one gives you bonus health. This one is just fantastically tough armor. I mean, knockback resistance like netherite, and pretty much full, like its own version of full armor bonus is just like diamond, so if not better than netherite. So, or if not, I'd have to compare stats to be perfectly fair. I do actually have a pair of Netherite Pants right now, because I met a spider named Saul while I was off screen. I gave him the old Samurai Showdown routine, and he dropped a Netherite Pants. Special magical Netherite Pants. Can you get to me? No, you can't. No, you can't. You just stay there. Actually, I'm wondering something. Is this affected by, kind of is. I'm pretty sure my aim was just thrown off, so. Okay. So I was wondering what all projectiles were really affected by this, because your own projectiles are also affected by an Interdiction Torch. So it has some downsides, but it also means the enemy can't touch me. Which is very useful if you're trying to stake this a place out for a while, and you don't want to get just completely assaulted by phantoms and rocks and anything that wants to dive bomb you from above, for that matter. Okay, so it affects even magical projectiles. As long as it's something that you shoot, your own stuff will be affected. Good to know for sure. But yeah, so I got Santa hats, and why is that really important? Much more so than just for the fact that they're festive. It's because you can make a festive upgrade. That's right, there's a holiday-themed upgrade for rats. So I want to have some of my first rats here. I already got some from before, so I have myself some Santa hats. I was just kind of showing what I was doing in between by showing this off, and hopefully having at least one rat spawn in. Which reminds me, if I'm going to be doing that, and since I already have one of those there, I might as well get the setup ready, just in case one does appear. So I made this kind of as just a watching point, and that is a trout, not a rat. Fair enough, but as long as that place is over there is dark enough, they may show up on top of it. Now, I think there's a better way to get garbage piles. Like, I spent a lot of unnecessary emeraldage on those, but admittedly, I also wanted to contribute to my local merchants, so I'm going, it's a little ritzy, yeah. But at the same time, it was really quick to do at the time, and they had the deal, and I'm like, okay. Fair enough. I mean, it may not necessarily be the fastest, but there is actually ways to make this better over time. And I am wondering, if I were to obtain a certain very powerful item, would this be able to speed that up by bonus ticks, I'm wondering? I mean, it is something that's ridiculously well known for speeding things up absolutely. I mean, this is exactly how I found out that you should be wary of tick accelerating a nether portal when you got like nice mobs. So yeah, things kind of happen with that. And it wasn't just like items, so just be careful of tick accelerating a nether portal in general. You will have an absurd number of spawns just show up on top of you. So there is that. That is, again, the same brown trout. And there is a strider over there that's just having a good time. Oh, come on, you were totally doing some disco-style breakdancing there. Lots of fish around here right now. Yeah, I was wanting to show that off, but maybe not. Maybe I'll do something else around this area, because this is kind of a decent spot to do a few things. So, what if I prep things a little bit and do something else very especially around this time, because I do have like nice mobs, and I'm wondering, will some events trigger? Maybe it's not the right time for them. I thought they were kind of due. I mean, they're a little overdue for me, actually. Maybe I wasn't able to get to them in time. I mean, I've had quite a time recently, to say the least. So yeah. On the other hand, if I happen to meet a single powerful enemy, they will face the other sword. Because it has a special ability that is just so awesome that it beats out what everybody else would be cheering for me to use if they knew that I had it in here. But trust me, the Solstice Sword is one of the ultimate swords. So let me just empty out a few of these things here. Ooh, extra glue claw. Glue claw? Yep, glue claw. Glue claw. An invisible guy in front of my door. Like, hello? Well, I have something extra in case I need to donate some shadowy powers to something. It said, so one of those last trips in Nethers. That was interesting, to say the least. I think I got everything else shadowy leveled up, so that's kind of an extra right now. But, yeah. Okay, so let's do something a bit, different and also very Yuletide. There's a dip into my thing of stuff related to creature spawning. If I'm not going to have rants showing up randomly, I will have other things that I can research and or deal with. And for on top of that, since I have a protected area over there, then I can also kind of possibly hold them back so that I can do some research on them. That would be an interesting twist. Okay. Night has fallen today, and therefore I cannot do the trick that I wish to do. But that is fine. I have other things of which I can do. So, let's see if I can get some Yuletide tricks and treats. In this case, both are a treat. Because I get research and stuff from mobs. And otherwise, I get all sorts of other things.
Oh, well that's boring.
I got some coal. Classic.
Do you like the present? I do.
Okay. It is Gooderness, the one who lent his voice to such awesome events. Of course, it's more than just Gooderness, it's also something else. And time to show off my amazing eternal bowl of saturation. So that means you just can't do anything here and you're held off by an Interdiction Torch. So I can just research you now. And it counts as a wildkin. What is my wildkin knowledge bonus at right now? Oh yeah, I just added it. Okay, yeah, this is the range, so you can't get past the Interdiction Torch. This is a great way to do research. Force field. Please, I would love to see if I can tame the Gooderness. That would be awesome. I don't know if I can. I think I can now. I think now you can get holiday versions and stuff. It has a lower modifier or something like that. But I have a lot of EMC. And have even more coming because remember I have an EMC a farm or two kind of set up. Not really big ones right now, but they're working. So I can produce as many treats as I need. I think it's brute or anthronian treats or something like that for wildkins. If I can get the salty tree, I'm pretty sure it would be worthy of my vote. Because the Solstice Sword, it has that super ultra special ability. Within short order, you can get a rising damage bonus. And it resets if you don't hit anything within 3 seconds. But, if you're up against something powerful, then that's just going to make it really easy for you to just say, yeah, you're going to be hitting every damage limit possible. I will complete lots of research. But yeah, funniest thing is, I think Purplicious Cow wasn't even trying to make one of the ultimate weapons, and he wound up doing it anyhow. I mean, Solstice Sword's rising damage is just awesome. I'm not even sure if it has a limit to what its base damage is whenever it rises up that way. And by base damage, I mean like what is its overall damage bonus at that time. Not really normal concept of base damage, but you know what I mean. Just saying, one of these has thorns, so you can't indefinitely hit me. But I can indefinitely hit you if I need to. So, knowledge bonus, please. Come on, Gooderness, you know you want to. Had good times, you know. Or rather, I should say Yule times. Yep. About to have the bonus all the way. I'm really going heavy on this first one here. I can now tame the wildkin. Okay. Now, Cinder Anthronian? Yes, it is. I guessed it because they're kind of bipedal, but they're also kind of not exactly your regular humanoid type thing. So, what will it take to tame you? What kind of food do you wish to eat? On a stick or a bone or something like that. Or not, well, also on occasion a bit of sugarcane. Ah, you like cooked pork chops or something else sparky? Okay. Do I have pork chops in here? And they are cooked? Well, I had cooked them before at least. I hope I didn't accidentally hit that one button again. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, there is a button that if I hit it, it may temporarily cancel out my recording, so that would be very bad. Okay, I'm getting some taming experience in. Okay. Okay. Come on, goodness. Oh my gosh, yes. I got goodness. Okay. Wow. I got the holiday version. There's something that you don't normally get there. He looks like a polar bear on that. Okay, I have to make sure that I can resummon him correctly. Okay, goodness. Okay, he's still repelled, but that's fair. I did do that within the radius of that thing. So, okay, I got goodness. Sweet. Okay, so that's one holiday taming down. Okay. Yeah, I may need that later.
Do you like your present? I do.
Oops. And it makes a little sound every time it levels itself up, so just so you know. Okay, for a while I thought I was being repelled by my own thing. That would have been weird. I'm gonna have a lot of extra charges after this. I just know it.
Yeah. Why so glum? 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Now, is this a luckier blade? Oh, it's not. It's not a luckier blade. It's just a really good sword. Oh yeah, I was also gonna try something else with that to see if that undead is universal, or if it even counts as undead in that case. I mean, this is gonna be very ironic. I see it's raining, but I don't have the ritual for that right now.
Oh, well that's boring.
I wouldn't call a diamond boring, man. Well, maybe compared to some of your equipment, but you know.
Do you like your present? I do.
They're really resistant to water, so. Wink. Get nailed. Tree. Well, actually get chopped, really.
Oh, well that's boring.
Blocks of iron. I'm gonna get lost at the end of this.
Good tidings I bring from you.
Well, it didn't do. Oh, this thing counts as undead, though. How do you get shadow fire on water? I'm just saying. That doesn't even make. You know, what's really weird is I'm at with the weird weather that I'm having. This rain on Christmas is, in fact, fairly accurate. Like, I wouldn't say we're getting rain right now, but this is a little bit spooky. Just saying that this is kind of spookily accurate to the kind of weather we're currently getting. So, yeah.
Yeah. Why so glum? 'Tis the season.
Yeah, you're the one who definitely needs this power. Fall to the Solstice Sword tree. For it is one of the mightiest. That was a lot of wood. Oh, a rat. Perfect timing. Kind of. Can I do it blind? Had it for a moment. If it dissipates. Where's the spot? Maybe I got it last moment. Yes, I got a rat. Every one I catch is another one that I can tame later in better circumstances. So, one of them shall become the holiday rat, otherwise known as Santa rat. Why? Sometimes I'm just having issues popping up here for some weird reason. Okay, so that's for if I see another rat during this time. And one that even has the hat. Where'd you go? At least I thought I saw one there. Did it disappear? I don't think that can get me either. Chaotic jumps. Missed. It's harder to aim whenever you've got the repulsion effect there. Okay, back to magic. I think it curves differently. Okay, there we go. Tag.
Do you like your present? I do.
I don't think it counts as undead at all, actually. Is there a Jingu here a moment ago? I think I just randomly sliced a Jingu that just happened to have been there. That was incredibly random.
Do you like presents? I do.
I can keep cycling this way if I want to. Don't have many to go, but still, I'd like to do it well.
Good tidings, I bring.
Only a couple left.
Ugh, here's your present.
Aww, it's a good one actually. You go in there. Whoa! Go, bro. I'm not interested in your meaningless adventures. You're not that kind of crew. There is a better crew out there, and it isn't you.
Why so glum? 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Okay, they got reach. Jabberwock. I will get many researches done this day, even with very few presents. I didn't have a stack like I had before. That was weird timing. Oh boy, I seem to have knocked Root off for an absolute wallop during that time. I had more reach with that sword, even than I thought. I was literally aiming up to try not to do that. We also have Soren's ability, so... Junk. Suggest you don't hit me. Because when you do, it is not going to turn out well. He spawned on top of me, then just flew off. This angle is a lot easier. Oh, there's another one. They are swarming over here. I'm having issues trying to get my research done here. Getting swarmed. That's the main issue. So many charges and other stuff. I would like to research this reindeer. Technically it's a Jabberwocky, I know, but still. Winter research must be done. Even in this time of fun. Wow, you got so close to offing yourself there. I still have thorns on, I believe, the chest plate, yes. So it is probability up to a certain point. Getting up to level 2 with anything is always kind of the best spot to be, and then anything after is just nice. You made me meow. Not too bad of a thing, but still. I don't think it can pick up a Jabberwock. But just in case, kinda gotta get it out of the way. There's so many of them. I mean, I didn't see an event start here. What's up with the flock? Like, is it migration season without the event suddenly? Is that what's going on here? And okay, it's like that particle effect just wanted to just keep on going. Oh, we're out of the rain. So, reminder of weird winter weather is gone. This is definitely one of the best ways to get research done. Especially if you have very few presents to try, and you're otherwise not seeing them around in your area. I mean, I could probably find an area with Jabberwocks and other things. Okay, every time it hits me, there's a good chance it's gonna be its last, because it only has 1 HP left, and it does not recover. This is not an enemy that knows how to heal, so yeah. Almost there. Now, what will happen first? My research gets me to level 2, or, yeah, apparently that was the answer. Rudolph was destroyed. Okay. Reminds me of a very interesting holiday song that I've been having stuck in my head recently. I'm not sure if I should say which one. Because the answer might just shock you a bit. And in more than one way. Although, admittedly, it's still one that's not really... Well, it's different, let's put it that way. Hello.
Do you like your present?
It's another good one. Did I just get a... Yes, I got a part. A Wilkin arm. It's a head part that grants resistance. Counts as a blade. Okay, I'm for that, because I okay. And it grants a blade slot. Yeah, I like that as a new part to think of things with. Wait, what element is that? Element is earth. Okay, so that desert will be the main spot I'll need to power it up. But, okay. Did I sweep a Silex and not notice? Because I got some lapis there. Or was that one of the gifts? Well, here comes the big one. We know this is going to be intense. Because there's only one result this one has. I thought it was bigger than that.
Happy holidays.
I thought it was bigger. I thought I was gonna get a lot of stuff to happen at once. I am... Okay. For this disappointment, I'll have to go into ironic action. And even more ironically, I got a claw. Okay. That all happened. Okay, I tried to get some other holiday themed creatures going through. I was hoping for some more wintry, icy ones because I was hoping to get maybe some nice icy imps to go with all that, but sometimes it just doesn't quite work out perfectly, but you know, I tried. I did try. So there was all that. Otherwise, I've been working on my magical bling, so I definitely have been expanding my accessories, including one that gives me extra aquatic speed. So, yeah, I have all sorts of nifty charms. I mean, I've got so many on right now. I got a snorkel, got the ethereal circlet. That took some working to get, because it required a couple in crystals, so I had to find those pink crystals that I've been having for it, and I do have a geode-like thing that has them, in the end that I've got marked with a waypoint. So I can go back and show that off at some point. Got the lucky scarf, a flame pendant. I may or may not replace that one because setting enemies on fire could backfire when doing research like that, so I might get a different necklace. I have a traveler's backpack, which I have not really used much of, but we'll get there. Bracelet of the Sea, a power glove, the repair talisman, and cloud in a bottle. Also, these parachute pauldrons are in fact craftable, and it's not really that expensive for something that grants you slow fall every time that you fall too far. So that is incredibly useful. I got the water-breathing charm. This one isn't quite as good as it could be, but it is a backup in case I can't have my water-breathing effect on at the time. It turns drowning damage into ghost damage, which you still get jostled, but I got the deep blue charm. And the kidney slippers. I think the deep blue charm is the one that gives me, like, extra bonus speed underwater. And other things like that, so it's nice. Okay, well, with that up, I will be doing something completely different, because I have things to deliver here now. This, again, is a head part that grants me a blade, so it would be kind of in this area. And I have too many. Well, I can try to level one of these up. That'll get that part out of the way. Priority to the one that's still just level 2. Now it's at level 3. So I have an extra level 3 for later if I need it. That's one thing I've been doing over time. Just pairing up a little bit of that. Speaking of things I can power up with that, it'll get through those charges. Did I have any more in here? Yes, I have an absolute boatload in here. I may have to get some more things to level up. This is going to be ridiculously quick then. can take some serious enemy fighting to get those leveled up, but always worth it. I fought a... I'm trying to remember the new name for them, but it's the Caco demons, and they gave me some interesting charge items, including one that has lightning power, and that means I can finally level up my Rager blade at least a little bit. It won't be all the way, but at least it means I'll be able to get this up a little bit. So it needs specifically lightning. That wasn't even enough to get to level 2. Okay. Like I had a Caco demon experience in Nether, and that's as far as I could get on that. Oh well. Things happen. But yeah, now I can get on with the other thing. Thing is, I have this cauldron here, and this is just a vanilla cauldron, but there's something special you can do with it, actually. Because I do have the rats mod in, as I've been showing off a bit, but I also need to get myself a little bit of milk, because I will be needing some cheese, because to get the rather festive upgrade, I first need to use a normal one, and I need to tame rats. So, let's see if I can do that in one shot. Curdling time. Yep, fair enough. Did it drink the milk, that one? Or was that one of the other guys? Okay, so it made that sound whenever it did it. Okay. Okay. It'll take me a couple of blocks of cheese to be able to do much of anything here. But I can tell whenever it activates, it does not take long. Because I need at least a couple to get the basic upgrade ready that's a base part for all of the others. Because you put blocks of cheese in here, and you get 4 cheeses each. We've forgotten the crackers. Fair, very fair. You can get a rat sack just with that. A rat hammock, which is a rum marbled cheese. You'll be needing marbled cheese for things later. Rat papers. There won't be any transferring between owners. Trust me. The rat upgrade basic is what I need, because with that I can get a lot of other upgrades. Cheese staff. I'll be needing that to direct them. Crafting. You can have them auto-craft for you. The rat whistle. To also help command them. A flying rat. Yeah. That's a thing. There's more than one way to do that too. Platter can transfer whole stacks at a time. It's going to be useful in using them to move items around. Basic mount has no effects, but apparently goes with other like mount upgrades. You can always backcraft the cheese. Rat wheel. I wonder, is that power compatible with it says it's a rat cage decoration, but it also says rats will spin the wheel and generate power. Will that possibly mean I can get energy for cyclic? Because there's some cyclic stuff I want to do, and it will require a bit of power. So that's a thing to consider. You curdle while I craft. Rat specialization. I wouldn't call them specialized yet, because this is the one that's the basic one. Let me see, we have a bucket that allows them to transfer fluids using buckets. Whitelist and blacklist will be things. Some armor, to give them some armor. Tick Accelerator. That could be very handy. I'm wondering if I put them on the piles of garbage, will it get me more rats without having to be too terribly otherwise expensive. Although, that is like a boss item I need to get, so that might be somewhat of a thing to get, but will that be easier than doing my thing with the Watch of Flowing Time? We'll see. Take a transfer energy. Can disenchant enchanted items, but I'll need to do that in a special way. Giving them some strength. Give them the crossbow. Extra health. Archaeologist will be very useful because I will need them to get some artifacts, so. At least it's exchangeable for many types of bones. A chunky, that is gonna be absurd. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to find some ways of getting lots and lots of that to better, so, okay. Potion resistance will not take damage from poison, magic, or wither. That's an interesting upgrade that could be useful. That's Destorat. Yeah, it can't take damage from fire, lava, or magma. Chef. That's a good one that can be useful for all sorts of interesting foods. Planter, them taking care of plants for you. Making them faster. Drop tiny coins randomly, or killing enemies. That's the one I really want, is Festive. Because they will gift a random present every hour, and they will put it in the chest below. Now, is that every game hour, or every, like, hour? Miner, they can dig ore for you. Demon. Rat is lava and fireproof, will ignite enemies, gets additional health and damage bonus combined. Nether cheese. Crying obsidian. How do I get nether cheese? That's an interesting question. Shears, platter, TNT. I'd rather not blow up my rat. Angel respawns a minute after death. When it dies, its ghost will appear nearby. That's very interesting. Weirdest thing is I could actually craft that. So, yeah. Lumberjack. Ah! That's how I could do something. A block placer. I was wondering if they could do that for me. It's not even that bad to make either. Okay. I'm getting some interesting plans, because I just need to know if they could place blocks some way. And if I can control that, that's going to be something. Fisherman. Replanter, so I can have them fish for me. I like doing the fishing myself, but still, it makes me wonder how it would work out since I also have aquaculture. Or doubling, in their own unique way. Enchanter. They become a crafting table, basically. I mean, an enchanting table. Sorry, wrong table. Undead. No. Blacklist, Ender. Gains the ability to teleport extremely fast. Rat transport. Turns rats black with glowing. Basically, they become an Ender rat. Carrat. Right-click rat when hungry to eat. I have a feeling that'll only work once. I was like, nope. Yeah, I don't think they're coming back from that one. Extra breath. Immune to suffocation and drowning. Gym cutter. That's very specific and useful. That's just a upgrade block. That's just a way of storing it. Animal breeder. Helps them out. I will not listen to flute commands. Jury rig. There's ways of combining different upgrades. I think this is actually meaning that that's a stand-in for other things. But expensive, but worthwhile. Okay, now the thing is, I want the festive one. So, I'm going to be making sure I get plenty of cheese to tame my rat. Because I know it can be a little intense. Like, I literally want to be able to have a stack of cheese. Can I reach that from here? Yes, I can. You gotta have milk and cookies and stuff like that. You gotta have milk and cookies around here. So, let me see here. How many am I going to need overall? About 16 blocks of cheese? That actually won't take very long if it's this quick. Yeah, I literally can only barely keep up with it. Because I'm doing it manually. So, yeah. So what's my other plan? Well, I want to be able to have a Santa rat, obviously. Now I have, like, I believe 4 of those Santa hats, so I have 1 to spare. Okay, here comes a bit of a test. Just see if I can. Okay, I can tap on it with this, and then use the second one to do that. So I don't have to use a different item. I was being overly cautious. I will admit I was being overly cautious. For a moment. So that speeds up the process a bit. And yes, I'm standing on a purifier. I did a little of other things in between too, including a little work with Evil Craft. So yeah, there's a purifier underneath me. So if you recognize the block from the top, yes, that is exactly what it looks like. That is exactly what it is. But I am slightly concerned that if I go the vampire path, that I won't be able to eat specialty foods. I think I still will be, but I could be wrong. Even then, I think there's a way to undo being a vampire. Maybe. I'm gonna have to check into that. It's something I'm gonna think of doing eventually, so... yeah, it's a concern. And of course, even when I'm not eating the foods, there are pets that can, so... it's gonna be that big of a thing? Sort of? I mean, I've gotten... of all things, one thing that can be found on in your Petmas quest is an enchanted golden apple. It's the same EMC that they've always been, regardless of whether or not there's an actual recipe for them anymore. So they're worth a good chunk. But when you really need one, it's just the way it is. However, I gotta also admit another thing, and that's that. Well, I do have a mod I haven't even used in here yet that is a goodie. It's an old one there. And that is that I have... oh, I'm about to have enough here. At least from what I'm estimating. Okay. As I was going to say... the thing is that I do have... culinary construct in here. You just don't know how to get out of this room, do you? Can I... are you stuck on the door? Is that it? Okay, you'd like to get out, but... oh, you finally proved that you're capable of getting out. Right, but... finally, you're out of my room. Walked in one day and just kind of stayed in there. It's nice to have some extra merchants around, but that is ridiculous. Okay. Now, With that in mind, I have the ability to tame a few rats. A few. I don't have many of these. I'm going to have to be careful how I do this. And where I do it. Okay, he got the point. Although admittedly it is a little dangerous around here due to the fire hazard. But I think he can avoid a campfire. I think he can. I'm not entirely sure. But now that I have the full Solstice set, I'm basically the Knight of Christmas. And that is an interesting thought. Or at least the Holiday Night. Okay, this is kind of my doing rat stuff area, and those are a very frequent drop. Okay. They can't go too far up. They're not that jumpy, so the classic 2x2x2 should be able to work things out. Aw, this one even has a hat. Okay. Yes. Eat. Oh, you're liking it. But when will you say that you're finally ready to join me? You know you want to. Come on there, little one. Ah. An unlikely alliance. I can kind of see why, but it's as unlikely as you might think. Is it do I crouch to do? Yeah. I crouched and click to do that. The regular right click or use click, whichever way you'd like to put it, is apparently interface with rat rather than put them on your shoulder. But now I have the rat on my shoulder. Okay. Yes, we will ford this river together. Okay, what was it for the rat bag? 7 leather and a cheese. This is why it's good to have a portable crafting table. You can just use it anytime. Crafting table on a stick, folks. Is there something else I can do with this thing, or is it? Well, I can get the net that also works, but hey, I think I'd rather. Okay, it's shift and punch the air. There we go. Have one rat in there. Okay, good. I need a pair at least. Aww, so cute in there. I always thought pretty much all rodents are cute. Even the ones that are a bit of an issue, they're still cute. Okay. Now you are otherwise a normal rat. You don't even have the Santa hat. But you will soon be part of my group. The last one had the hat, so that means both of them could have a hat, because I have an extra hat. There you go. Munch, munch away. There you go. Oh, it goes up by a rat each time. That's awesome. Okay. Now, I'm actually pretty set because I was able to tame them both. Trying to get I did get one spare just in case, so I think I'll be okay. All of the merchants have gone invisible, including the guy that was right in front of my door. Okay, you got me. That doesn't mean I'm letting you back in the house. Although you might be pretty well equipped to try. Okay, I think I officially got past them there. Okay, I have a couple of rats, and one of them will be upgraded into a Christmassy rat, because once I power this thing up, yeah, we got some stuff going on. Okay, 3 of the hats, 2 coal, 3 spruce saplings. Do I have spruce in here already? Oddly, no. Okay. Do I have some saplings that I could transform, however? Yes, I do. Okay, so... that's a lot of things that happened recently. You're fine there. Okay, I'm gonna do something I have not done in a while. Because I'm not sure where the newest spruce forest is, so I'm just gonna have to act accordingly to... I'm not entirely sure, so... there we go. That's what I needed. Thank you, Philosopher's Stone. This is why we love you. Okay. I need, like, 3 of these. Two coal. My thing's overly sensitive today. Okay, and the rest of it is the hats over there, so... Now, I am wondering, are plague doctors' testificates under those masks, or are they something else? I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's an interesting question you got it, Ben. Oh, that's right, this isn't a crafting station. I don't actually have Tinker's Construct in here. I was wanting to explore Silent Gems for a lot first. But yeah, I dealt with a lot of rats for a while before I actually got those things settled, including capturing some of them for later deployment through the power of the magic boxes. Okay. There we go. So now I got an upgrade for them. Now, it did say I needed a chest. Can it be a shulker box, I'm wondering? Because if it can be, and it doesn't have to be, you know, an actual, like, chest per se, then I could do it this way? Well, it would probably better just use a regular chest for now. So I'll just use a regular chest. Now I also need myself a stick, actually, because I want to make that the command staff thing for rats. Was it just a stick and a cheese, or was it more than that? Oh, it's just slightly out of alignment. Fair enough. It's just picky about that. That's fair. Cheese touch. Now where do I want my rat to deposit stuff? Might be a little iffy there. That one, no. Can I possibly... I mean, maybe find a spot in here that would be good? It's a pretty tight space. I need to expand my ship or something. Because I'd like this rat to be inside. It's not too cramped in space. Oh. I just needed the one with the hat in here, actually. Okay, you will take the festive upgrade. That is awesome. Okay. Aw, it's a female. So we have Mrs. Santa Rat. Where'd my rat go? I was trying to get to stay here, but I think it didn't quite get it in time. Hey, you. I need you, it's very nice to have the ho-hos, but, here you go. Oh, you gotta re-click it. Okay, fair enough. What is going on out there? Okay, you will have the festiveness in there. And then, the laughter was always heard from my boat. It's the greatest of awesome. And a pair of random ender pearls from something that just decided to crash on my boat. That was ironic. Usually boats are the things doing the crashing. This is a pleasant twist, in the old story. Meanwhile, there he is, of course, the final thing do. And it has to do with this emerald block. And me recharging my EMC, because that took an absolutely humongous chunk out of it. Okay. So yeah. I will do what I was promising to do from the beginning, while Santa Rat delivers presents. Oh yeah, I needed the clay. Now where did I put it? Did I keep it specifically in here? No, I think I put it in my magic supplies. Ah, marvelous clay. Because once I have the power of exchange, it'll be both being gifted and given at the same time. Glyph press, okay. I think what I need to do is place this in here, and this in here. There we go. Thought I remembered that. The Glyph of Extract. Now, with this and another marvelous clay, I get the Glyph of Exchange. That's the one I want. I might be able to do something else with extract later, but I need exchange. It may not be the equivalent form of exchange, but it works. Okay, so the ho-ho-hos have a slight range. What was it for marvelous clay before? Gold, lapis lazuli, source gem, magic clay. Okay, so 2 redstones of clay. Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to make that jump just right, but no. I'm a little off today. That did not take as much as I was thinking. Oh, yeah, always got to put your clay down first. Now I can both give and receive every time that I wish. Unlocked Exchange. So, I will develop a spell with that a bit later. And now I will be able to be ready for my journey no matter which way I find out things go. And that is a great gift in itself. And speaking of gifts, Santa Rat, or rather Mrs. Santa Rat, have you got a gift for me? Can I... I think I need to place you on top of here again.
Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho!
Okay, that was able to be readjusted, and you will be upgraded somewhere else.
Ho ho ho!
Maybe after I get another one. Oh wait, I totally can. I do have an extra. Anyway, got anything? We'll get back to you later.
Oh!
Actually, I don't know. That's kind of the perfect way to go off. Okay.
Ho 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 ho!
Okay. So, holiday season isn't entirely over. We still have more to go. So, for now, I'll just sign off and say, ho ho ho.